What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Divine Butterfly. How are you all doing on this beautiful Sunday? I hope you're doing well. I mean, it's raining here where I am, but it's still a beautiful day. Look, I just wanted to tell you all what happened a little while ago. I got out today to do a little running around. Had to pick up some things from the store. So, I got my lace front together and, put my lashes on and, put my lip gloss on, and cause you never know who you may run into, right? So so as I was walking into the store, this guy was walking towards me as if he was coming out of the store. So he stopped and he said, "Are you the lady that I just saw driving the black BMW?" And I said, huh? Cause I didn't understand what he said at first, and I had my mask on. So I guess, of course, in the car I didn't have it on. And he said, "You look like the lady I just saw driving the black BMW." I said, "Oh yeah, that was me," and I just kept walking. But I said, he's a nice looking guy. He's a big guy, dark chocolate, just like I like him. And I'm 5'9", 5'9", thicker than a king size nigga. So I like a big guy. He can have a little belly too. It don't matter. And I was like, he's a nice looking guy. But I just kept walking on in the store and started shopping. And I turned around and looked, and he's coming towards me. So I'm like, oh, okay. So he walks up to me, and he says hi again, and he said, I need a friend. I said, huh? He said, I need a friend, because, I'm married. I said, hold up. I said, get away from me. Get away from me. He said, what do you mean? He said, I'm going through a divorce. I said, but it sounds like you need a marriage counselor. I said, do I look like a marriage counselor or a therapist to you? He said, well, I'm getting out. I'm not staying there. So I don't need counseling. I said, but you need some type of therapy. So you probably need to go and pay somebody to talk you and walk you through getting your divorce. I said, because that's not me. And when I tell you, he stopped and he just backed up as if he had seen a damn ghost. But, I'm like, what? Why? Why? Handle your business and then, shoot your shot. But don't approach a woman like that. So ladies, when these jokers walk up to you, with that kind of line, I'm going through a divorce, I'm married, but, just run them up out of your face. Just run them up out of your face. Because, these days we are asking for, if they say that they've been married or they're married or, they got a divorce, we're looking for divorce papers. And we're looking for the birth chart. Yes, I said the birth chart. We need to see that too. Hello, my amazing subscribers. I'm feeling the energy of being tested today. I know I was tested today. I know that was a test. So I'm sure that there's someone here watching this video who has been tested too, and it comes down to love, to see if you have learned your lessons when it comes down to falling for the okie doke. Because I know I have fallen for the okie doke time before, but every now and then the universe will test us. The universe will test us to see if we have learned those important lessons. Those lessons that have to do with, that's Amazon. Have to do with, self-love. putting yourself first. So I was tested today, so I'm going to see what spirit wants to come out. So I'm going to start off with the Soul's Journey deck. Patience. I accept everything happens in divine order. So Spirit is saying that we have grown to the point to where we have learned the lesson of patience. Because a lot of times what happens is when we fall for the okie doke, when we jump into situations, because we're lonely or we want somebody to comfort us, then, we jump into things. But yeah, we've learned the lesson of patience, and we accept the fact that everything happens in divine order. I know that I have. There's still some work to be done, but I have, and I'm sure you all have too. Empathy and open. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. A lot of times this is what has gotten us in trouble. When it comes down to, getting into situations. We want to have an open mind about it. And look at, the other side of the coin. And that's fine and dandy. That is fine and dandy, but I feel that we all have learned that you still have to put yourself first. It's okay to consider another person's situation, but you don't do that at the expense of doing the right thing for yourself. Abundance. I am limitless. I am a limit. I'm just, the reading is bad today, okay? I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So this tells me that, yeah, we're being tested, collective. We are being tested, and we're gonna be tested. But we have gotten to a place to where we have we've learned, we've done that self-work, and we have realized that that we have, everything that it takes within us. We don't need any help from the outside. We don't need anybody else to fulfill us. And, whatever it is that we want, all we have to do is want it bad enough, visualize it, and feel like we have it. And, it's going to manifest for us. And we are, we're all, getting to the point to where we're seeing that happen in our lives. And, it's helping us. It's helping us to get to that next level, because it's, this healing, it's a process, especially when you have tried the same thing over and over again for years. But when you see that doesn't work, it's time to do something different. Failure is at the bottom of the deck. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Hey, that sums it up right there. A mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And like I said, I've fallen for the okie doke. And I'm sure, most of you have too. But you have to look at it like things don't happen to you. You have a choice as to the way you want to look at it and how you want it to impact your life in the future. Things don't happen to you. They happen for you. They happen to assist you in, your soul's growth. And if you see that there's something that's not, for example, what I've started doing is anything that, before I do anything, if it's before I eat a certain thing, I ask myself, is this going to benefit my soul's growth? And if it doesn't, why do it? Because when you start trying to figure out, or you learn that you have a purpose here, a higher purpose here, then you start making better decisions. You start making better decisions, and a lot of times we have experienced failure in our lives, but it's all about the way you take it. It's all about the way you take it and the way that you use it. Because you can turn it into something that's going to benefit you. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do we have for the collective who have gotten their stuff together, but the tests keep coming? We want to encourage the collective today when it comes down to these love lessons. Let's see what else. Watchers. Transpersonal. So this card tells me that you are, this is, tells me that, people around you are going to see the changes that you're making. They're going to see the changes in you, and, the tests are going to keep coming. They're going to come more now than they did before, being that people are seeing these changes in you. I don't know. It just seems like, we just going to attract stuff. We're going to attract these tests. Is that when you're trying to do the right thing, you're going to run into more and more obstacles. But the key to it is being aware of that. Being aware of it. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. So this is abundance. Just knowing that you have it all. Everything that you can ever need and ever want is within you. And it's self-love, showing yourself, being graceful to yourself, being generous to yourself is going to attract that. It's you're going to attract abundance. Let's see at the bottom here, Spirit of the River, movement toward adventure. So this is blue card is emotional to me. Spirit of the River, moving towards adventure, tells me that, being that, we are loving ourselves. We're passing these tests that we have failed in the past. That love is, we're moving towards new love. We're attracting new love, but beware that it's going to be some mess that shows up in between, and you just have to have your eyes open, and you have to be able to, use your intuition. All this blue, use your intuition to decipher, what you should and should not do, what you should and should not fall for, okay? Yeah, all of this just flowing and overwhelming plenty. Collective, we're doing some good things. When I see cards like this tells me that we are on the right track. We are on the right track. So let's get into just what are some of the things that we have dealt with in the past? What are some of the things that we have dealt with in the past here? Spirit, give me some past energy of what we have dealt with. Got the Three of Swords on the bottom. When it comes down to love, that has gotten us to this point, that has pretty much been the catalyst to get us to this point of healing and transformation. What is the things that the collective has dealt with in the past, Spirit? Situations that were unbalanced, where you were putting more in than you were receiving. With that Six of Pentacles, dealing with folk, you know, who wanted to just do enough. You know, dealing with people who, and this is the Empress here. So dealing with people who were not balancing, dealing with people who were not seeing you for the Empress or the Emperor that you are. What else, Spirit? The Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups here. You know, we have, you know, I see that we've taken the steps to walk away from things that were not emotionally serving us. Leaving things behind to go and find our wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment being, you know, that filling our own cup of love. Ending cycles. With this Wheel of Fortune here. Ending cycles, ending situations that no longer serve our highest good. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? We've been dealing with some backstabbers. You know, people who have betrayed us, strung us along. And pretty much just left us for dead. But, you know, this Ten of Swords, this is all about ending. And, you know, what else can you do? After the 10, you can we had no choice but to level up. We had no other choice but to level up. What else, Spirit? The Two of Cups. Two of Cups came out in reverse. So regardless of whether it's a soulmate situation, twin flame, whatever, if it was not in alignment with what's best for us, we were letting it go. We taking our cup back. You know, we taking our cup back. No more love to give. Tower card at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we we dropped the bomb and left. Dropped the bomb and left the building. But you know, there's some of these people that we have walked away from, they still have their eyes on us. They have their eyes on us, so we're going to have the old trying. We're going to have the old coming back with the same mess, and then we're going to have the new mess showing up as well. What else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? The Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about standing your ground. We ain't taking no mess. You know, we got all this stuff coming at us, but by ourselves, you know, we're taking it on. We're taking it on. Yeah. We're calling judgment. people, places, and things that do not serve us. We call them judgment. Anything else, Spirit? Two of Wands. You know, we are, we see that everything that we thought, you know, everything that we thought was I would say all that. Everything that we thought that we had, we see that there's a whole new world out there. There's a whole universe out there that we have access to. You know, sometimes we get stuck on a person because, you know, we think, well, this is my soulmate, this is my twin flame. But there's a whole universe of people out there. So surely, surely, there can't be just only one of those for us. Because I'm a firm believer that, you know, with all of this good energy I have, you know, of course, I have that their soulmates are totally different. You know, soulmates could be family, friends, you know, yeah. But a twin flame, I believe, is more than one of those two. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let me see here. Okay. I'm going to use my Divine Feminine Winning deck. Hustle like a boss, live like a queen. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't even have to shuffle that. These just popped out. So this is some of the stuff that we are doing or we're going to be doing. We love leveling up. So in order for the past to get in contact with us, you know, check with my assistant. Check with my assistants. Because I have nothing but options now. I have stuff to do. I'm booked and busy. Booked and busy. Because, you know, we've dealt with people who, you know, we were not put first because they had, you know, other people that they were doing and trying to make us, put us in these different situations where, you know, they want to make us an option for them. But no more of that. No more of that. Because we said chasing ain't my thing unless it's that bag. So we focusing on the things that matter. And we ain't even chasing money. You know, the money is chasing us. Some of you all are Instagram or YouTube. You know, you may be content creators and you making that cheddar on social media. Got that creativity flowing. Why now? So some of these people who are going to try to come back from the past, you know, yeah, we're going to be looking at them like, you know, why now? Why now? You chose somebody over me, or you try to keep both of us, but why are you coming back now? Why you coming back now, partner? But, like I said, it may be a test. And I'm not going to say that every time it's going to be a test. But you just, you know, you just have to be aware. Community D ain't for me. The players. You know, we've had the players. But we don't do players anymore. We don't do players anymore. You wasn't with me when I was shooting in the gym. So this is for the folks who had somebody who, you know, picked somebody over them who they thought had more. You know, they thought you were less than. But now, you know, they see that you glowing up. You've blown up. You know, you're doing your thing. And now they want to pop up because they want to celebrate with you. They want to share in there with you. But don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So some of you may be Libras. May have dealt with a Libra. May have Libra in your birth chart. My success is your karma. So, it's not even about payback. When, we walk away from these situations, or when, people walk away from us. Your payback is winning. Your payback is winning. I love me more than you ever can. And you know what? When God sees that you have started to, you get it, that you don't need anybody else to fulfill you. When you just start with yourself, healing and loving on yourself, just doing all those things that you used to look for someone else to do, things are going to change. Things are going to change in every area of your life. Every area of your life. They're going to change. And when I say change, I mean improve. Because I'm telling you, our Father loves to see us loving on ourselves and loving each other. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. What other messages, Spirit? You have any messages here? Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So when you pray or meditate on something, you have to pay attention to everything around you, because you just never know. Your answer could come from something that pops up on TV, could be something that pops up on the radio, or just a song that you haven't heard, that you haven't listened to in forever, and all of a sudden that song just pops up in your head. Or it could be something that somebody said to you, just pops up in your head. It doesn't happen for no reason. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. So some of you all are probably readers. You're just healers, Reiki healers, or you just heal with love, and that's the thing. Some people think that in order for you to be of service, you have to get a certification in this, that, and other. But the bottom line is love and light. If you embody love within yourself, that love is going to flow from you to other people. And that's how the healing take place. That's how healing the world take place. Healing the land take place. So, you don't necessarily have to say, I have a degree, certificate, and this, that, and the other. Just love. Just love. Unconditional love. What is Spirit? Twin flames. the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So some of you here could be dealing with your twin flame, could have met your twin flame. You may not be sure if you have met your twin flame. And I'm going to tell you, my journey started from my encounter with the person that I believe to be a twin flame, because that person was I would say, the catalyst to making me want to find out more about me, more about why I'm here, what is my divine purpose. Because meeting this person, he was pretty much a carbon copy of the type of people I had encountered before, except in a different body. And, I come to realize later on that, he may have been a test to get me prepared for my true twin flame, my true soulmate, or just the person who's going to love me the right way. And I've come to accept that. And I can tell you that person was with someone else. The person lied. All of that stuff, happened over probably about a 6-month span. And then because I kind of bought into the twin flame. This is your twin flame, and because I wasn't familiar with it, I was listening to what somebody else told me, and that this is your twin flame. This person's supposed to be with you. The person that they are with, they're not supposed to be with. And deep down inside, it didn't make sense to me, because if that person is with someone else, it wasn't right. That part just never sat well with me. To wait on a person thinking that, at some point they're just gonna realize that I'm their twin flame and they're gonna leave that person that they're with. So, of course, once I came to that realization, I let that situation go, and I started focusing, on me. Started focusing on me, and if that person and I are meant to be together, it'll happen once they have gotten out of that situation without me being in the middle of it, and gone through whatever healing process, dating process, whatever they need to do before they're, to help them become emotionally available. But in the meantime, I'm doing my thing. If somebody comes along that I want to date, that's what I do. So for you all who are dealing with a twin flame, potential twin flame, just keep that in mind. Because waiting on a person does not bring them to you, does not attract them to you. And if they're with somebody else, they need to fully be in that situation without the interference of somebody on the outside. I'm just saying. And then if it's your twin and they're not awakened to it, then they got some stuff that they need to clear up anyway. With the person that they're with, maybe a karmic situation. which means that they need to learn something from that person. That's the reason, and they're going to be with that person until they learn whatever it is they need to learn. So let's see how I want to close this out. Oh, let's get all in my head. All in my head. This is my other deck. All in my head, Love Oracle. And my decks can be found on my Etsy shop. Etsy. Divine Butterfly Store on Etsy. Oh, Certificate of Completion. That's why I picked this deck up. Certificate of Completion, Lessons Learned. So we have gone through some things, collective. We have dealt with some things in love. We have cleared up karma. And we're getting it. We're getting it. And we're being rewarded. We're being rewarded for that. Yes, we are. The Spirit recognizes that. So I'm going to pull a couple cards from the universe. Has your back. And then I'm going to wrap this up. Because I know I've been on here a long time. I'm surprised my battery has not died on my phone yet. I'm on my camera. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So a lot of things that we were doing in the past, of course, had everything to do with what was going on within us. Things that we have cleared up, from going back and, healing those things, because, it's the fact that, and that's something, as soon as I said something about the camera dying, it overheated and shut off. But as I was saying, okay, find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. So to me, this card is just basically saying that, during our trials, the things that we've gone through, the heartbreak we've gone through, there's a deeper meaning, as I said. And, it's not going to feel good. Not going to feel good. But, in the end, it's going to be for your good. It's going to be for your good. My vibes speak louder than my words. So we're not only talking about it, I mean, it's showing, people can see it. People can see the light that shines from within us. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. So that throat chakra is off the chain. Everything that it is that we need to say, things that to people who we need to say things to, we're saying it. We're speaking up. But we're speaking up We're speaking up with love and light. So we have learned a way to communicate and not just hold things back, because we don't want to hurt a person's feelings. We don't want to rock the boat. But your voice is your power. Your voice is your power. Alright, so I'm going to pull a couple cards from, what is this? Higher Self Oracle deck. And I'm going to close this out. What other messages, Spirit? I know you think I won't follow through, but I will. Yeah, so there's still people who don't believe that that you have changed. That when you say I'm not going back, that you're not going back. When you say that I don't do that anymore, or I don't play those types of games, they think you're playing. The timing is off. So in the past, when we have, experienced these different situations and we were expecting it to turn into something, turn into true love, it just wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right person, and it wasn't the right time. And sometimes it could be the right person, but it could just be the wrong time. Old karmic patterns are ending. So yeah, we're divine now. But we had some karmic ways. We have had some karmic ways that we have had to work on. And we still may get a little karmic every now and then. It's ebbs and flows, right? Because if anybody claimed that they won't have any karmic episodes. Alright, I hear you. I'm avoiding my situation. So that's something that we no longer do. No longer do. We recognize what the issues are, and we're dealing with them head on. And we are overcoming our fears. We're overcoming our fears. Fears about being alone. Fears about speaking our mind. It's fears about just being who we are, who we were born to be, the greatness that we are, the God within us, who we are. We're overcoming all of that. I'm going through a spiritual awakening. Yes. Yes, we are. Yes, we have, and yes, we are. Absolutely. And it's a beautiful thing. Once you understand what is happening, it can be kind of rough when you're not aware of what's going on. But it is a beautiful thing. It just opens, you just feel limitless. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing. Let's see if I can get one more card. Don't let the cards off the floor. continues. Ascended Masters are guiding you. Yes. Yes. Jesus. Buddha. John. Yes. They're guiding you. And you can call on any of them. And they're just waiting to work with you. They are just waiting to work with you. And I guarantee anything that you are dealing with in your life on this journey, they're just waiting for you to ask for their help. Yep. Yes, they are. So, I'm going to wrap this up. And I thank you all for stopping through. This is a good message. Encouraging. Because I'm proud of myself. Proud of myself for being able to pass tests and recognize a test when it comes before me. Hey, and pass it with flying colors. So like I said, if you want a personal reading, I do just love readings and twin flame readings. I do Reiki healing sessions as well. You can book a session on my website at DivineButterflySpiritual.com. My Etsy store for my decks, and I have some merchandise on there as well. You can purchase at Divine Butterfly Store on Etsy, and my email address is abundantdivinebutterfly@gmail.com. And follow me on Instagram at I am Divine Butterfly on Instagram. That's I am Divine _Butterfly on IG. Thank you, and you all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you next time.